Hey everyone, welcome back to part 32 of our Working Girl. So as you saw, Olivia did bring home an unexpected but very attractive guest. He is her elementary school teacher, Mr. Niklaus Crane. I swear, my teachers back in the days did not even come close to looking this good. They were all known to be very aged and chubby or scary kind of looking. I mean, it's a mean thing to say, but hey, it's the honest truth. And I swear, if my teachers looked like that, I would have probably stayed in school and perhaps participated in class. But it just didn't work out that way. So I will get into more details of the sim a little later. But did you guys notice there may have been some sparks flying between these two? I don't know. He could be the potential dream guy Nikita always wanted, but we shall see where their relationship takes them. As of right now, they are officially friends, but it's gonna take some time since Nikita is still kind of getting over, her breakup with Isaac. So she don't want to find a rebound guy. So she want to make sure that he could be the one. All right. So like Niklaus said, it is getting late. Not he is, but it is getting late, so he will be heading home after this conversation, which we asked if he is single, and he is. Woohoo! Alright, so right now Olivia is just brushing up on some reading, and then she will be turning in for the night. I did play most of the day off cameras. It was just mainly Nikita building up her woohooing skill with the Kama Simtra, mainly through cyber woohoo. Nothing, nothing physical. Alright, so let me turn in Olivia. She is getting pretty tired. And then as for Nikita, there's still some time, so I'm going to have her jump back on the computer, do more woohoo. Who is Daryl Best? Well, someone just died. I don't know who that is. But we're gonna go ahead and ignore this call. It is pretty late. Alright, so with Niklaus Crane, if the name does sound familiar, it's because it was an inspiration from Vampire Diaries. I was always intrigued with the name Niklaus, which we will call him Nick for short since it is a mouthful and there will be times where I will mispronounce, so we're just gonna address him as Nick. And he is a sim that I created from scratch, so I want to make sure he looked as fine as possible. So let me know, thumbs up if you think Nick is looking pretty handsome. Alright, who the hell keeps calling us? Alright, let's ignore. Alright, I hope you guys did enjoy the makeover for Nikita. At the end of the last part, I wanted to give her... Well, another sim died? Who are all these sims that we don't know of? Will they show up on our friends list? I mean, the first one sounded a little familiar, but the rest not so much. But I don't know who it is. We don't have any ghosts in our friends list, so I'm clueless to who those sims are. So as I was saying with Nikita's makeover, I wanted to go for a whole brand new look. Nothing repetitive of what she had before. She's, a mother now, so she should dress more appropriate, but still showing a little cleavage since, she's trying to make use of her body before it gets completely aged and saggy. I don't know if that's the appropriate way, but I think overall her whole entire look is just very fitting for her age right now. I think the only slutty look that she has is her sleepwear, which is, kind of like her stripper outfit. And even so, it still looks not too... Well, I mean, it's still inappropriate, but nothing too crazy like before. And I think the whole eye mask she has on is very elegant in its own way. I don't know if those are all the appropriate ways to address this, but I think she's looking really good. Alright, so let me change her back to her second alternative sleepwear. And we're pretty much gonna turn her in, and tomorrow we'll see if we can invite Niklaus to a fun outing. I swear Olivia just took home the award for the best daughter ever. For someone so young to comprehend these little signs of unhappiness is truly amazing, especially when Nikita's trying really hard to hold back her emotions from the whole ordeal of the breakup and losing her best friend all in one day. It's a lot to take in, and Olivia comes in like Superwoman, tries to save the day, and sets her mom up with her teacher, which, she thought that would make her happy. But like Nikita said, she knows how to take care of herself. She doesn't want her daughter to worry about such small little things and just put her focus in school. So we gotta make sure that we do that from now onwards. Oh, that was just so cute. I mean, you guys agree? Thumbs up. Alright, so it's still really early for us to do anything, so I guess we'll just spend the next couple hours, continue working on our cyber woohoo, since she does want to bring up her Kama Sutra skill. This would be the best way without actually getting physical. And also there is something I want to announce with the whole working girl career. Since we did technically finish the challenge, we don't really have to continue doing this, but if you guys have noticed in the last part or two, I haven't invited any clients over since, like I said, Olivia seems to be well aware of her surroundings. I don't think it would be the best idea to bring any clients home. If we do ever hook up with clients, it will be outside the apartment, whether it be at their house or in a public area, of course with no witnesses. But I think when Nikita does really settle down, we're gonna have to kick the whole hooking up with clients as well as stripping for money, because I don't think the husband or the future husband would like the idea of us getting down and butt naked in front of other people when he just wants us or Nikita to himself. But I think I'll definitely keep the cyber woohoo going, since there isn't really any physical contact and no rumors will be spread. And more importantly, I think with the random cyber woohoo, we'll pretend that it's like an anonymous, no one really knows what's behind the computer screen, so no one know it will be us. So at least that's what I have in plan for the future. So the next thing I want to quickly go over is, if you guys had remember me mentioning with our current property over here, the beach shack, I wanted to turn this into an apartment building, and I did a few test runs off camera. It's a lot of obstacles to go through, and I don't think it will work out. So instead, I may just purchase another property and build something from scratch and move in the household along with some NPC as other tenants so we can collect more rent. That would be the best scenario to avoid so much confusion and glitches and issues with turning our current house into an apartment building. So I might do something over here. I did kind of look around town. This seemed to be the best place to build an apartment that's not too expensive for the lot and with a lot of rooms to expand. Another option that I was thinking is that we create, like I said, an apartment building, but move ourselves inside and then create other apartment complex for NPCs to move in and collect rent that way. I mean, that's the second alternative, but I don't know, we'll see. I'll have something for you by the next part, which I'll set everything up off camera, or else it's just going to be a very dreadful part of a lot of building and decorating. And there's not going to be a lot of decoration since it's going to cost a lot of money, because I feel like when you rent an apartment, it doesn't matter what you have inside, but more so the size of the apartment. It's what counts, because for our apartment, our rent is relatively cheap, and I don't know why that is, even though we do have some expensive appliances and furnitures. And even with this current property we own, it's it's not that big, but it's really not that small. But yet their rent is only, I think, like 90 simoleons total for 2 people, which is very, very cheap. Alright, I think what's his face, Niklaus Crane should be off work, so we're gonna go ahead and change into our everyday. Let's see if we can invite him out to an outing. I was like, what happened? Let's invite him out to the fall festival. That's kind of like our main hangout spot, so why not? Alright, and Olivia is coming home, so we gotta make sure that she gets her homework done. Hang out with Nikita. Aww. Alright, we'll do so in a moment. But I'm gonna have her come home, maybe play a little computer game, and then we'll start up on her homework. Alright, I'm just gonna set her up. Alright, so while we go and meet up with Niklaus, I really just love that name. It just kind of like rolls off your tongue, Niklaus. And I hope I am pronouncing it right, or I'll be a complete fool for pronouncing it the wrong way the whole time. Alright, so Nick is here. We're just probably going to participate in some activities provided at this fall festival. But first, we'll probably chat it up with him, kind of get to know him better, since you guys don't know any of his trait, nor does Nikita, since, you know, we haven't really interacted with him too much last night. Alright, so once she gets here, we'll do some funny interactions and chat it up a bit. Wow, based off this little moment here, you could tell our outing somehow escalated into something a lot better, and it became a date. I mean, these two sure moved pretty fast, but we found out he has a very compatible sign. He is a Virgo, and I think Nikita is a Scorpio. Yes, so these two have very, very compatible signs. We didn't really even get to enjoy the whole festival activities, which we will get to now, since you know, I think they have enough chit chat for now. I mean, they're not an official like romantic interest or anything, but who knows, it could get to something a lot crazy eventually down the line, since, you know, it's still a little too early. We only met him a day ago, so let's kind of slow things down. I feel like if Nikita moves too quickly, then this relationship can really turn for the worse. So we're gonna take our time with this guy. Hopefully he doesn't, you know, find someone else in the meantime. Why does it sound like someone's dying? Did you hear that? It sounded like someone was really just coughing their lungs out. Alright, so we're gonna enjoy this little bobbing, apple bobbing, whatever thing you call it. And not gonna be any special clip, we're just gonna enjoy and watch this live. Alright, come on people. It's getting quite late. This pregnant lady should probably not be doing something like this. Very straining on the stomach. Alright, who do you think gonna come out winning? Oh, I think she's our tenant. Autumn Muller? Yeah, I think it is the Muller household that's currently living in our property. Alright, after this, let's see what Olivia is up to. And then we're probably gonna head home and call it a night. Oh my god, the lag. I don't know what's going on. I think I may have upped my graphic performance. That's maybe why it's lagging so bad. Alright, we're gonna have her sleep. Tomorrow will be Thursday. Olivia will still have school. I feel like she's been going to school forever. Alright, this is a very long contest. Alright, I think Nikita's having a slight midlife crisis, so she's always checking on her tummy and everything. Alright, so we're gonna ask the leave date, or we're gonna head home and turn in for the night. Maybe tomorrow night we'll hit up the club. It's been quite a while since we kind of dropped by a club, did a little dancing, have a little cocktail. So maybe that will be for tomorrow. That is if Niklaus, don't call us for something. So I'll be wrapping up this part here. Hopefully next part it'll be even more exciting and eventful. This part was pretty unexpected turn of events. A lot of it was pretty unexpected for you guys, I hope. Alright, so I hope you guys did enjoy this part, and like always, thank you for watching. Hope you all have a wonderful day. Don't forget to comment, rate, or subscribe if you haven't already, because you're not going to regret it. And I will talk to you guys in the next part. Bye everyone!